You get down from there this instant!
No! I had to do this tension on for all the people of Earth, our friends, and especially you!
But Chaozu!
Don't worry! You can just wish me back with the Dragon Balls! Nest Ball, my friend!
That won't work, Chaozu! We already wished you back once with the Dragon Balls! We can't do it twice!
Wait, what?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Low Tide Lounge. My name is Jeremiah, and I am so happy that you're joining me, and I'm happy that I get to show you a pet deck that I've been working on for about a week now, a spiritual cousin to Boomsnake. I'm calling it Boom Doll, and we get to play this awesome card. So, first and foremost, if any card deserved a full art out of OBF, it was this Claydol. It looks like an angry storm god. It's one of the coolest pieces of art out of OBF in my opinion. But it also has a really cool attack, Kaboom Doll. Put damage counters on our opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. So it's effectively a Hyper Fang from Pokemon Go Raticate. It does have the caveat, however, that whenever we put damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon in this way, we blow this thing up, do 120 damage to it, and we offer our opponent a prize card. But we get to do some really cool things by doing this. First, we get to one-shot big Pokemon, Charizard EX, Giratina V-Star. All the Pokemon that we all have trouble one-shotting, we get to thanks to Brute Bonnet's Toxic Powder. During our turn, if we have an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule attached to this Pokemon, we get to poison both active Pokemon. So we poison them, we bomb them, and then at Pokemon Checkup, we get to go ahead and hopefully take a 2-prize turn there for our 1 prize. Also, it's not such a bad thing because almost every turn we're going to get to pivot into something disruptive. Mimikyu is going to shut down any damage from their Pokemon EX and Pokemon V, and we're also running one of my favorite Pokemon in the cards and in the games, Klefki. Mischievous Lock is going to shut down all basic Pokemon's abilities. So going into things like Miraidon, this thing is absolutely terrible for them. Entei Valiant can't play against this card hardly either unless they have Escape Ropes in hand, which will rotate soon. We plan to Iono our opponent as the game goes on, so we're running Bibarel. We want to play pretty fast and get into a lot of cards, so Ionoing late in the game isn't going to hurt us, really. Manaphy and Jirachi are pretty self-explanatory. This deck loses really hard to an early Greninja, even a late Greninja with things like Klefki and Mimikyu on the bench. We can't let that happen. We plan on going second typically with this deck. We want to be able to find early Arvins. That way we can go ahead and dig out a Battle VIP as well as an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule for our Brute Bonnet. So we are going to give up early prizes. So Countercatcher and Iono are really good cards considering that typically by the time that we attack, we're looking to even the playing field at 4 prizes apiece. Other than that, yeah, there's not very much of note. If you guys have any suggestions, we're always open to them. Put them down in the comments, but yeah, let's get right into the games. Okay. So let's see here. Grab a Baltoy. We definitely need to draw cards next turn. I don't think that they're going to be attacking. Yeah, there's no way. So we'll grab this and this here. Next turn we can ditch this and this for a Bidoof and get to drawing cards so long as they don't Iono us. Yeah, I think I'm fine to sit here. So Klefki definitely was the right open. Yeah, see, Klefki's really shutting them down here. They're just gonna kind of have to pass, it looks like. Attach pass. And really, if we're able to move this Baltoy up next turn and attack, then the game's close to over. Let's see here. This changes things for them. I don't know what you grabbed here. I don't know if you grab a Nest Ball. Because you really want to get that Excalibur started as well. Luminion Nest Ball. Okay, so Nest Ball here, grab a Frigibax, save the Luminion for next turn, grab another Irida, or just pull it out now. But the Klefki's in play. I don't know what they think they're doing. Okay. Should be easy enough from here. Yeah, I wouldn't be very happy either. Okay, we get rid of this and this. Grab the barrel. Pop that here. Pop this here. Go ahead and draw 4 fresh ones. Alright, we can go ahead and... Dang, to burn the Tulip here is risky. But I don't want to Iono them either. And we're guaranteed to get a really big knockout here. And then we just repromote the Klefki. So, because we can draw more cards next turn. Grab the Claydol. Switch the Baltoy up. Ooh, now this is where it's going to get a little bit risky, is that we do not have a Baltoy for next turn. But that's okay. I'm not really worried about grabbing another Klefki. We can always super rod them back in if it gets too spicy. Let's go ahead and poison them. And then we'll blow them up, and we'll go 2 for 1 here. That's ridiculous. I love it. So they'll grab 1, we'll promote something good and disruptive, and we'll take 2 prizes. Now we are going to play slower here, which is a real shame. If we had another Baltoy on the bench, this would have been a really, really, really good hand. But we can live with that. Oh, well, look at that. That actually saved us, I guess. That's one way to look at it. So from here, we could start pivoting into Mimikyus if they start actually getting these 2 Frigivaxes going into Baxcaliburs. Okay. Not gonna get it out of there. Reasonable. We absolutely need to draw some more cards. We're just gonna do this. Okay. Not bad at all. We will super rod back in an entire line here. Perfect. And then next turn, we will have to get that thing up there and attack. Should not be bad. If they find a way to knock this out, that actually isn't so bad for us, because we can get another Baltoy on the bench. Now that hurts. We have to draw cards. We have to keep the Brute Bonnet in play. That hurts pretty bad. 2 Averys in a row. I don't know if that's typical of these lists. I think they do see the writing on the wall, though. Baltoy is gonna cause trouble for him next turn. Ah, that's a shame. So, we'll get this here. This here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. I just want to draw more cards. Okay, that's not ideal. Next turn we can evolve this Claydol as well, but we really need some energy. We're going to get to draw a lot of cards. We shouldn't really be having any issue getting what we need to from now on. We'll grab this. I don't really feel like grabbing that. I kind of want to keep it in there, just in case we end up losing this Brute Bonnet somehow. Which the other one is in prize. Or did we already pitch it? The other one's in prize, so we're in a bit of trouble if we end up losing this one. Okay. Go ahead and grab a Fog Crystal. all of our energy is in deck. Okay. Leave that here for now. We can get 2 cards out of our hand next turn. That is not bad. And really, I do want to see them end up promoting a Chien-Pao. Let's see what they do here. No. They just go Rare Candy into Baxcalibur. Attach a couple times and knock this thing out. A switch, so they already had the Rare Candy in hand. What are they going to promote? Do they... What are they... Why are you doing this to yourself? That is so... Oh gosh, they gotta be frustrated. I know I would be. That's crazy. It's the moment of realization too. Oh my gosh, he's gonna Aqua Return. Oh man, awkward Battle Ready Lumineon V. That's great. Yeah, really, they're playing like I am. All that they're gonna do is they're gonna promote the probably just the little baby here. And then go ahead and get this one powered up for next turn. That is so funny. Okay, cool. We could throw down the Mimikyu here then. We get to empty our hand almost entirely. That's so funny. Matter of fact, I think I will empty it. That energy's not a bad draw either. So, put this here. And put this... It doesn't really matter. That, on the other hand, is not as good. I really wanted to see a... What do they do? Do they know to boss that thing up? And they can Lumineon again for a boss. And boss up our Brute Bonnet. So I think we have to save that. This hand is pretty dead for next turn, so they have 4 cards now. We'll go ahead and get into... Do they... Let's see. I'm reaching practically the same goal. I'm still not getting what I want, so let's just see what they promote. Oh, gracious, what a misplay. What a massive misplay. I really do hate that for them. Alright. Next turn, we can go ahead and dig out a Fog Crystal or a Nest Ball. Yes. Or Super Rod even, for that matter. So we'll go ahead and poison them both. We will Kaboom Doll. Take another 2-prize knockout. No, this is a tough decision. I think that's 130. If they do get a Chien-Pao down. I really hope I don't get punished for this. I need to grab Brute Bonnet out of prizing here. Alright, well, if they knock this out, then the game gets really, really hard. Brute Bonnet is not a bad pivot if you end up needing to pivot in something bulkier. Especially whenever you know that you have all your switches in deck, things like Arven's in hand. In all honesty, I would say that Bibarel was probably the more correct move there. Delibird. And Lady. Okay. This is a very interesting list. I think that this might be kind of a pile. Especially, yeah, with the Lake of Cutie as well. They must think that they're going to take 20 less from the Kaboom Doll, but Kaboom Doll does not do damage. It puts damage on. Okay, so we're going to draw. We're going to draw some cards. I think... I was going to say, I think I'll switch. This is really good for me. That thing can retreat, however. Yes. Let's feed them this. Yeah, we're okay with that. They take 2 prizes, I take this. Okay. And this is where it gets scary, because we are going to be even in prizes at the end of this turn. Regardless, they have 2 cards anyway. I don't see Ionoing them being what we need to do here. Let me grab this. Okay, we have one more place to go. No, we burned our last Klefki. Wouldn't have been a bad idea to go ahead and grab the Ancient Booster Energy either, just in case I do end up seeing this at a prize. Go ahead and draw some cards. Okay. Let's not forget to go ahead and poison them. And go ahead and blow them up. Easy money. Like I said, these are not the kind of trades that we like to take. They have a really good chance at, depending on what they got out of prizing there, they have a decent chance at finding a way to power up a Chien-Pao and take a knockout on this thing. Rare Candy, Excalibur. Oh man, no, so they were playing. That is so weird. I don't know where you go from here. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. And they played, I don't know, I get it, they're not drawing cards. Yeah. Then we do indeed have game. Oh wait, no, it's gonna tie. Okay, this game's interesting now. What do we do? Do we bank on them? Okay. We still have energy left in deck. If they find enough energy to power up this Excalibur, we lose the game as opposed to tying it. Here's what I want to do. I want to get this in here. These are our last 2 switches. So I'm going to burn one so we can draw some more cards. But I think that this is what I want to do. I want to get... Oh! I don't know if I like my odds and a tie. Because we're only playing if we do go to sudden death on here, we only play a one prize game. It's just a draw condition. We will try to win. So we'll start poisoning them. I really hope they don't find a way to get to energy, or we're in really big trouble. And we just lose. If they find a way to get to 3 energy, we lose the game. Not sure what they're going to have for us here. They're going to opt to let me go first. That's probably not a good sign. Start the Mimikyu for sure. This isn't a terrible game. We can play with this. Wordier. I've seen this so many times on the ladder lately. I have no clue why. We definitely grab a Bidoof. And we need a Baltoy as well. Let's go check in prizing. We have 2 Brute Bonnets. Both of our bosses, only 2 Arven. So we prize 2 Arven. But we do have all of our... we prized an Iono as well. So we'll go and resolve that. We have a Switch as well. We can see what we draw. And if we have to, we can go ahead and grab a Brute Bonnet out of deck if we have to. I think that's the move. Oh, I should have attached that energy. That's okay. Hopefully, we're able to discard that Super Rod and whatever we draw off the top. Hopefully, it's unimportant enough. Interested to see what we're doing with this Weirdeer here. So in case you're wondering, regarding the different appearance in this game, I was recording really late last night, and that L put me to bed. I took it all the way to my dreams. So we're playing against Lunatone Escape Rope. Surely they don't get an attack off this first turn. Because I would argue that the Bidoof is almost as important as the Baltoy for the long term of the game. Hopefully they're doing it to draw. Well, I was about to say I'm glad I didn't put down the Brute Bonnet, but it really didn't matter. Oh, this is going to make the game a little bit harder for us, for sure. Because we do have to deal with this. Okay. We are getting there. We don't have to switch, so we can go ahead and discard that. Grab our Brute Bonnet. Draw some cards. In a perfect world, we'll see either a draw supporter or an Arven to help us grab. Hey, there we are. We'll take it. And we have set up for next turn as well. Now, items. I would like to promote that Mimikyu. So I think I grab a Switch. I think I grab this here. The next turn we have set up for Claydol. Do not forget to do this. Trade 1 for 1 here. Not ideal, but hopefully it's enough to slow them down. They're probably playing all kinds of rescue carriers. We'll put this up here. We'll have to wait and see what we get. At a prize, energy, not the worst. Discard fodder if nothing else. Matter of fact, we may just Tulip. Really. So they have they have a replacement for us. We really need this to stay inactive for us to be able to play the game that we'd like to play. I don't think tuliping is a bad move at all. No switch card. Tracking shoes. No rescue carrier, please. Something that they'd like to see. Alright, well that's 4 prizes on board for us here. Cool beans. We can go ahead and switch. Put this on. Go ahead and poison everything. It's looking like we are off to the races here for the most part. I have no problem with grabbing both of these. Yeah, sure, and the energy too. Next turn, we can Arven. Grab a switch to get the Mimikyu out of there, or an escape rope. I don't think we've used it. Or an escape rope to bring this Mewtwo back up to the bench. Or from the bench, rather. Okay, yeah, we will go ahead and go 2 for 1 here. That feels so good. Stonks, all the way. There we go. So we will give up our prize. And then we will go ahead and take 2 from them. This definitely makes the game a lot easier for us to close this out. Not bad prizes there either. Bibarel hasn't had to put in too much work. He did at first, for sure, but we're giving him a rest now that we've got our game plan in hand. Energy, maybe? Okay. Now they're gonna have to find some Soul Rock to pair with this thing. Just realizing too that this does not rotate. I wonder if it's ever gonna take off. I don't know if maybe it'll pair with Gardevoir or something. What do we have going on here? What was its retreat cost before? Okay, nothing bad. Is that therapeutic energy? No. Okay. Oh, gracious. Well, they do get to... Yeah, that's not a bad play. Feed him the barrel. He's not really putting in that much work right now. If for some reason they were able to find a way to knock it out. No, and there's cycle drawing. They have not had a very good game. I hate that for them. Alright. Everything is better with the Brute Bonnet on it. So, let's evolve this. Go here. We will go ahead and grab our escape rope here. I really don't need that. Keep it as a backup just in case, and also it's not like it's going to clog up our hand for the Bibarel either. Now, if there, aside from the ace spec that gives us health, if there ever comes out a way to keep this thing alive in spite of itself, it would definitely be optimal to... Oh, I'm so goofy. I'm so... Wait. I'm so goofy. Never mind. We definitely want to... if I was switching, that would be different, but we definitely want to get the targeted Pokemon in play first before poisoning. There we go. That's better. I really don't feel like spinning the stop. And we can... Iono is going to be dead for the most part next turn, but we do need to get a Claydol ready, or at least a Baltoy. Go ahead and draw our cards here. Cool. So we do have setup for next turn. Between the energy here. Did I already attach this turn? Yeah, I did. Should have waited, but that's okay. And honestly, nothing wrong with going ahead and super routing back in case they're able to find a way to start dragging this out. Alright, we're both poisoned. Let's go ahead and blow up again. Doing all kinds of big damage this game. Give them a prize. And who to move up? This is actually trickier. I think we're willing to just give them 1, 2. I didn't check pricing terribly well. Once again, the Bibarel. You know what? If we sacrifice a prize with Mimikyu, that's okay. As of right now, it's not like their bench is looking terribly threatening. Okay, see, I did not check pricing well enough. I almost promoted this Brute Bonnet, which would have slowed the game down to a crawl. And now they're just getting their Soul Rocks. Well, that means that they had one last turn. I don't know what they would have been saving that for. Ooh, yeah, the Natu does do really cool things with this Lunatone deck. Even though, you know, I guess you technically don't want any more than 3 or 4 in the discard pile anyway for the Soul Rocks. Yeah, no, the Xatu is pretty cool. It's one of Zach's favorite Pokemon. He has a little saying, it's a Xatu draw 2. Gonna have to make a graphic or something whenever we see somebody do it here. So, they will go ahead and take a knockout on the Mimikyu. I don't know how many prizes I've fed them myself. I fed them a decent amount of prizes myself this game. I do know that. But we do have game on board. So we'll go ahead and close this out here. Once again, if you're looking for optimal play, poison before you evolve. There we are. Go ahead and grab this last Claydol. And we will go ahead and blow them up. We are poisoned. It's always good to double check. And there we go. Cool. Big damage. Lots of prizes. And while it did end up a little tight thanks to having to take out a single prizer, it definitely did work out for us here. Let's go ahead and take this last prize. Just an energy. Hey, there it is. Looking at the damage numbers at the end, seeing Claydol put up almost 700 on board as a single prizer is always fun to watch. I love it. Alright, let's get to the next one. I have no clue what the best play is here, as far as opening Klefki or Mimikyu. We do get to Arven. Let's open the Klefki here. I have a good feeling about it. Put my favorite Pokemon up in front there. Oh wait, no, we are not going... Okay. We are not going second. I thought we were. Let's grab Baltoy. Let's grab... I can see so many cards, but I think I'd rather Nest Ball... I think I'd rather Nest Ball into a Brute Bonnet and also grab the tool next turn. We'll see plenty of cards anyway. So we'll grab the Bidoof here. I do play Garchomp, so I know that they're not going to be attacking on their first turn. And hopefully this shuts down something like a Luminion or a Squawkabilly for them. With Garchomp, you do want a lot of energy in your discard, so they should be playing Squawkabilly. Grab a Battle VIP. I don't know what water they're... Oh, obviously they're running the Garchomp. Oh, man. Holding on to that Iono is looking like a really good choice now. Let's see what else they put down on the bench. I've not considered playing the Lucario for damage. I've really... In my version of the deck, I play Terrakion. I play the new Great Tusk that shreds for 260. That's really cool. But we'll see what they get up to. Them feeding us single prizers is going to be a problem. It is a theme for this deck. We need a spot for another Baltoy and another Brute Bonnet. So really, I don't think that it's going to be optimal for us to put down that Klefki. Let's see here. One switch card. We have one switch and one escape rope. So we have 2 switch cards, the other 2 switches are prized. Of course, we have all 3 in the deck. We're going to see all 3 of them, I guarantee it. Not a bad account for our Baltoy Claydol line. And both Brute Bonnets. Okay. So we'll grab Brute Bonnet. And we'll grab... Donking out this Gibble here would be so cool if we could manage to pull it off. So close. So close. That's okay though. It's still gonna be 2 prizes. I don't remember if Roaring Resolve is a 2 cost attack or 3. I don't know if I can afford right now to... Because I attach 1, that leaves me with 1 energy. So for now, we'll just attach 1 here, and I think we'll sit on this in case we get Iono'd. Well, and we could evolve 1 anyway. But then we're absolutely banking on finding energy next turn. Let's just joust for now. We do know that they're going to make their way into the Gibble or Garchomp, but that means that they have to find a switch card, hit off of a Gutsy Pickaxe, find some other way to attach to the active and to the Garchomp to get their attack off. As opposed to us, we can boss that up, hopefully. I don't think Lucario has a free retreat. Yeah, no, that's definitely another option too. Oh, alright, so they're putting it back there. Discard all the energy. Stack of 60. Okay. That's actually pretty good. A lot of people are playing the Groudon. I mean, I guess it's a... Oh, well, we're looking like we're going to find a way. One here, and a switch card. Okay. No switch card. No switch card. Okay, cool. So let's find a boss this turn. If we find a boss this turn, we're in there. We get to do cool things. Rod is definitely not worth it right now. I think all of these are worth more to me. And if they end up promoting this, we really don't want to feed that. We don't want to feed a prize here. Let's see what they do. I hope that they misplay and promote this Garchomp. If they're not... Oh, gracious. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Do we want to go ahead and Iono? I think so. No, we'll hold the Super Rod for sure. We will blow up, and then we will Super Rod this entire line back in. That's what we want to do. Got them both poisoned. Go ahead and go to, for one here, that is awesome. Once again, I don't play a whole lot of Pokemon. You know, obviously, Miraidon just eats these things, but I don't play a whole lot of Pokemon personally that can tank that kind of stuff. This has 180. We only have one Switch card in deck right now, not counting what we get out of prizes. This thing is not going to power, and there's ways. I believe other Brute Bonnet's there, but we can rod them back in if they do decide to take them out. I think this is the right move. This is our best chance of not feeding them a prize card. So let's take 2. Give me a Switch card. Oh, gracious! Both the Mimikyus. Okay. Let's see what they decide to promote here. So we are going to have to dig big time. Especially if they end up knocking this out. So Rare Candy into Garchomp here. Oh, sorry, they already had the Rare Candy. They're going to switch it out. They're not going to knock this thing out. We absolutely have to find a Switch card. Getting down to 2 prizes here puts us in such a good position. I'm half tempted to put back the other Brute Bonnet in case this thing gets stuck. I think that's the move. Unless they leave this up. That would be ideal. I don't see it happening. Oh, gracious. Yep, so they do get to knock this thing out. Yep. Okay. So we have our work cut out for us now. Put this here. Did we already burn a Nest Ball as well? We did. And 3 Ultra Balls. So, ooh, we shouldn't have promoted this. What am I doing? If we have to, we can rapid spin it out. Let's rod 1, 2, 3 back. And we want a spot for it and another Baltoy, so we're just gonna Iono here. They don't have any energy, and this thing is stuck. And we got rid of their Switch card. Alright, so that's not very good. But we get one of these guys. Thinking about failing this just to draw cards. Okay. Next turn we get to find the Arven. What do we want to rapid spin into? Probably this Klefki here. And we can save the rod if we have to. Let's spin this thing out. I do hate that I have to show first. But we did put them on 4 cards. They don't have an attachment here. This thing gets stuck, though. Because we will have to find an Ultra Ball. Oh, I don't want to leave that Klefki up there. We just have to count on this being... Oh yeah, this thing already has energy on it. We can hopefully just find another energy. We only have 1 in discard. And 2 on the board. So in my opinion, their smarter play is to promote this here. Yeah. This game is... This is tough. This is how I... Oh, gracious. What are they bringing up here? I would say Garchomp. I hate that they top deck that. That kills me. Okay. Garchomp is a safer play. They're both safe plays. One energy does it for either of them. Man. Tough games. Tough games. Okay, Artisan's pretty good for me. We can just dig this thing back out. We're gonna have to deal with this thing, is what's killing me. Hopefully they don't have an energy in hand. Heck, if they do... Told you we'd find these things. I knew that we'd see them. All these Riolus. Please feed me more Delta 2 prizers. Oh gosh. What are they doing here? Do they have a switch card in hand? Okay, interesting. They could have attacked with this. Maybe they didn't feel like it. Alright. Let's go grab an Ultra Ball. Do we need that? Yes, we do. This is our last one, too, so we can't promote this thing. So this puts us at 3-3. I don't know what they promote off of that. I really hope that's not a Bibarel. I have a bad feeling that it is. We don't have to do anything else this turn. There's nothing really that we need to... 1, 2... So we have 1 in prize. If we have to end up rotting again. We may hold on to the rod. I don't know if I got rid of Tulip already or not. Not bad. We also have access to a switch next turn. Because we definitely promote the Mimikyu off of this. We still have Tulip in deck. So we probably do save this Super Rod here. We do have him poisoned. We don't have to poison it. We can just mind bend it. Okay, yeah. I'd prefer not to give up a prize. That works out. Okay. Not trading prize cards is always good. I'm just not used to playing that way. I like playing the game in a way where either me or my opponent is solving a puzzle, and it's not solely devoted to just how I'm going to sequence for my own deck. I like playing the game, I guess, in a more interactive way, and these goofy kinds of decks definitely encourage that kind of play. All right, the Cleffa comes down, and we definitely lose this guy. Was there a way for me to knock that out otherwise? Yeah, they have 3 energy stacked up nice and pretty for him. I almost wonder if knocking it out and it goes down either way. They do have free retreat here, so they do get to find a way out of this. Now, we don't have any way to get into these things for sure. And now, of course, we find all the switch cards that we need. 2, 3. We have to save that for another Baltoy. We'll go ahead and dig out. We do have 3 left in there, so anytime we draw cards, there's a really good chance that we're going to see them. We also have a counter catcher. if we do go down prizes. This is gonna be tough. And we already used an escape rope, I believe. I think I've said that 4 or 5 times. Do we just strand the Bidoof? This does 20. And I think those are our only 2 switches. No, we should have one more somewhere. If we Arven, we don't find an Ultra Ball. Let's get this guy out here. Yeah, we don't find an Ultra Ball off of Arven. So we're gonna have to count on the barrel to draw some cards. This thing most definitely dies if these guys get to promote. I don't like doing this, but we need to draw a card. We need to draw cards. Not good. So for now, we'll do this. We should have poisoned it before we got the Mimikyu out of there. And also, we don't have a Manaphy down, and that thing can snipe us off the bench if it wants to. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 energy out here, nothing right here. No clue. Do we have? Oh man, we don't have any. We don't have any Baltoy or Claydol in there. It'll be really good later, just not right now. I think we hold on to this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't get to draw cards anyway. And if they get to evolve this thing, we're in trouble. This is so hard. Really, we should have just been powering this thing up. Because he was planning on... He can still do it. He can still bring that up and... He can still bring this up and snipe something on the bench. We need to find Iono bad, and we just need them to... Ah, gracious. What is he doing? I'm so confused. You would think they would be attaching. I can grab an energy and put it somewhere. Not this, just this. I have a feeling that they probably have another energy in hand. They're just going to be able to attach, get that out of the active. Okay. So we get a prize. switch this out now. We get a prize. They go down to 2. They take a prize. We go down to 2. We don't apply any kind of a weakness or anything. Leave this here. I don't know what they're gonna knock out. Also, I do not remember what we have in prize here. Another switch card. Okay. So they take a knockout here with something. We need to find a way to grab. We need a Claydol. We need a Claydol. If we find a Claydol, we win. If this stays inactive. Oof, unless they take out this one down here, then we're in trouble. They take out the one with the energy. Switch card as well for them. We just have so many dead cards in hand. What are we knocking out here? Please be the Mimikyu. Oh, gracious. Okay. Put this here. We put this here, I guess. Guess I'd rather have another Baltoy in case he decides to knock another one out. Yeah, we're not drawing cards. What am I worried about? That can knock this out. We do know that. Man, this is a hard one. I really have no clue. They take a knockout here. Yeah, I know they do. They take a knockout on this Klefki. We have to draw a Claydol and go for a draw. Yeah, the Bidoof, or the Bibarel Snipe was a really good choice. Because I could have drawn cards. I could have retreated, and then played a switch and drawn an extra card. Especially after this turn, I would have been able to play Counter Catcher as well. So let's see what they end up doing for it to us here. Another Lucario. Yes, they definitely retreat here, promote Lucario, and they bank on us not drawing Claydol. These things, they're only 70. So we'd have to poison and then Mind Bend if we do make it to a draw. So let's see what we get to do here. Give me a Claydol. That's not it. Well, it was a good run while we had it. I wish there's a way to see a card off the top. But there's not. 13 left in deck, with 3 of them being that, and 1 of them being an Iono. So we had an okay chance. but I do believe that is game, and sometimes you do end up losing more than you win. It is, it's unfortunate, but we didn't exactly get to play against a lot of the meta decks. Overall, I am really happy with how the deck played. It is fast enough, considering what it is, and giving your opponent prize cards is never going to be good, but what is important to me is that it is fun. On the other hand, I do have some really cool ideas for some decks coming up. I have a Bonnet controlled deck I plan on showing you guys, as well as what I call Garchomp Toolbox. So if you guys would like to see that, be sure to stick around and we'll have that up probably sometime within the next couple weeks. And I am happy to announce that I am going to be a regular here at the Lotad Lounge. John and Zach have given me the opportunity to keep making deck videos for you guys. I really enjoy doing it. Making new decks is something I really, really enjoy. So I hope that you guys enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy making them. And I hope to see you guys lounging around with us here soon. We'll see you in the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, give us any comments on what you'd like to see next from us. We still have plenty of sealed content, as well as other creative stuff coming from everyone else in the lounge. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.